So let's talk about cash out refinances, because I think right now there is a huge opportunity to do cash out refinances, right? We've talked about how people have been in their homes for longer than ever. They have more equity than we've ever seen in the United States. And we know that there's more debt out there than ever. And we know people are struggling with their car payments and just keeping up on debt load. So what if we could strategically help them refinance to completely change their overall household debt structure and free up some cash flow? Like, a lot of people could benefit from this. And a lot of people are doing it despite what I'm going to tell you is the loan level price adjustments here, because they're expensive. So as an example, if you want to do a cash out refinance on your home and you're only going to go to 75% loan to value, so you're still leaving 25% of your equity in the home, you're pulling out 75% of the value. And let's say that you have some credit card debt. And because you have credit card debt, even though you haven't made any late payments, but because of your credit utilization, your credit score is a little bit depressed right now. So let's say that you have between a 680 and a 699 credit score. Now, I understand that a lot of people have higher credit scores than that, but it's very difficult to have over a 700 credit score while maintaining maxed out credit cards. It just typically doesn't happen. So this is your average family that's struggling to make ends meet because of all that's going on in the world today with inflation and the job losses that we're seeing and the government shutdown, and the list goes on of the pressures. But they have equity and they've had to lean on credit card debt. And so as a result, they're at a 699 FICO and they're only trying to pull out 75%. They're leaving 25% of the value in the home. The loan level price adjustment for that scenario is 2.875. So on that same $500,000 example, it's $14,375 that they're paying to Fannie Mae as a loan level price adjustment, or they're having to take a significantly higher interest rate to help offset that almost 3 points that they need to cover, when that $14,000 could have gone towards their kids' schooling. It could have gone towards paying off their maxed out credit card debt. It could have gone to home improvements that would bring value to the home, or paying off hospital bills, right? The list goes on of what people could use that for, but it's 2.875, and that's at 75% loan to value. You go higher than that, or the FICO score goes lower, you guys, this only gets worse. So that's the bad news. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to live in a manufactured home, it's another half a point on that cash out refinance, or $2,500 more because you live in a manufactured home instead of a stick-built home, right? It just keeps adding up. So that's the bad news. The good news is it sounds like there's some relief coming around LLPAs, but don't get too excited. When I first heard this, I got really excited, but the scope, at least for now, is limited to second homes, investment properties, and cash out refinances. And that's a good start, right? I'll take that for now.